We begin tonight with those stunning new revelations in the Sherrone Moore criminal case. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us. Now, for the first time, we're getting a look at what happened inside the Ann Arbor apartment before his arrest on December 10th. 7 News Detroit obtained court testimony from December 12th, which detailed a woman's frantic phone call to her attorney saying, he's here, Sherrone is here.
Investigators say Moore showed up unannounced, forced his way inside, grabbed butter knives from a drawer, and made alarming threats before leaving.
7 News Detroit anchor Simon Shaquette is joining us tonight. So, Simon, you've been going through these documents. Yes. What are you finding?
Yeah, Mike, Carolyn, for the first time, we're getting more insight into the crisis that led to the criminal charges against former coach Sherrone Moore, and hearing firsthand from the officer doing the investigation who says the alleged victim told police she'd never been more terrified in her life.
Inside this official court transcript known as a swear-to by Detective Jessica Welker from Pittsfield Township Police, we're able to see exactly what led to criminal charges against Sherrone Moore. The detective on the record stating that on Wednesday, December 10th, Moore was inside the home of a staffer he allegedly had an affair with, who worked for him as part of the Michigan football program. The victim claiming Moore had been stalking her for months and had a history of domestic violence. The attorney for the alleged victim relaying to the detective that Moore, quote, armed himself with a knife and confronted her after he was recently fired, the attorney adding that the former staffer was preparing to leave town, and Moore allegedly told her, quote, you ruined my life, after entering her apartment.
Welcome back to the channel. It's that guy SoFly Energy Eli. Please do make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe, man. Fellas, now, before I begin this video, I don't want to point out any particular individual at hand. I'm not faulting, this brother, for a situation he's ultimately, gotten himself in, and that's ultimately cost him not only his, his job, but also his family. But I want to speak about the power of, lust. Lust can make people do some things that ultimately they will regret years and years and years down the road. As we know with this situation with Sherrone Moore, the former Michigan, head football coach, it has came out that, he obviously, had a mistress. But not only that, I believe he actually got the mistress pregnant. There ensued, from, multiple threats or whatever it may be. But he is now detained in jail. Now, I want to show you guys how much a quick, small decision can cost you a big portion of your life. This is why I speak so deeply on this channel. And it's no particular age range. Sherrone Moore is a well-equipped elder adult. Well, not elder as in, he's an old man, but he knows better. So this isn't, lust. When it comes to lust and things, I'm not directing it just to the young guys that watch this channel. I'm directing it to guys my age and even older, because it's a prime example. You can have it all. He was the head football coach at Michigan University. Jim Harbaugh was the coach before he left and went to coach the Baltimore Ravens. You literally had a once-in-a-lifetime dream job, but because you thought with the head not on your shoulders, but the one inside your pants, it cost you everything. You lost your wife, you lost your family, you lost your job, you lost countless amounts of money. Yes, money is not everything, but when you're in a job and in a situation as Sherrone Moore was, man, listen, your whole world came crashing down. And this is the power part I want you guys to understand about, not allowing the flesh to rule you, man. When that flesh rules you, you're gonna lose everything, man. He lost everything. He lost everything because what? Because he's in a position of power. Okay, cool. Kind of do what I want to do now. I got here. Don't get comfortable, fellas. This is a prime example of what happens when you get too comfortable. When you get too comfortable, it can all come crashing down. Have you not seen prime examples, fellas, throughout endless history books, throughout endless, scriptures in the Bible, whatever books, whatever text you've read, you've always seen how lust can kill a man. How allowing, certain things to occur because you can't tame, yourself within, it can cost you everything. I guarantee you this brother right now is sitting in that jail cell, replaying every detail, replaying every message, replaying everything. He wish he could go back and just say, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because in the end, you're left with nothing. So it's not worth it. It's not worth you, going out here and just saying, hey, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. That fun can cost you everything, bro. And now we're seeing it cost him literally everything. It's done made headline news. He's ruined his name. Even if he gets out, he'll never be able to get a job at that level that he's got. It ruined networks. It ruined friendships. It's ruined whatever else. His name is tarnished to be at that level that he wants to get back to. What school is going to want to hire him? He's going to have, that's a trail that he's leaving behind. And I know a lot of people want to say, oh, that's what happens when you chase snow bunnies and do. Listen, brother. Lust is at the root of this problem. Not the color of the skin of a woman. Lust. It could have been an Asian woman. It could have been a black woman. It could have been an Indian woman. It was lust that was at the root of this problem. And if you don't think so, then you're missing the whole point of this video. You're missing the entire point of this video. This is what happens when you don't control your loins. What they say, what does it say? What is done in the dark will eventually come to the light. This is why you can't mess around. This is why you can't play. This is why you have to master this. Fellas, this is why I have my consultations, which you guys should click the link down in the description. This is why I constantly stress, man, listen, semen retention. This is why I constantly stress, you have to stay disciplined. This is what getting out of discipline can cause. I'm telling you, it can cause you everything. Oh, I'm just going to have a little bit of fun with her. It's cost him everything. I'm telling you, he wants to go back. He wants to he's going to replay all of it. It's like a psyop now. It's like a movie. But this is why you have to stay disciplined. D-discipline. You guys know what D stand for. D-discipline. You got to have it. If you don't, things will occur like this. You'll lose your family. You'll make babies that you shouldn't be making. You'll lose your job. So many things can transpire just from not having D-discipline, fellas. So you gotta have that discipline, please. I'm not pointing this brother out, as I stated before, but learn from mistakes like this. Learn from decisions like this, all right? Hey, man, nevertheless, once again, my name is TheEnergyEli. Please do make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hey, I'm out. Believe.